Dr. Timothy Harris announced
I'm Andre Huey, and welcome to this edition of the SKN Newsline newscast.
St. Kitts and Nevis' Prime Minister announced the much-awaited dates for this year's reduced VAT rates. More from SK Newsline's Glenn Bart.
Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris announced in the 10th November sitting of the National Assembly that the 2 days of discounted VAT rates will occur on the 16th and 18th of December 2021. According to the Prime Minister, who is also the Minister of Finance, salaries and pensions amounting to over $22.3 million will be paid out on the 15th of December in time for the discounted VAT days.
After discussions with the Chamber of Industry and Commerce has established Thursday the 16th and Saturday the 18th December 2021 as the reduced VAT rate days. I repeat, after consultations with the Chamber of Industry and Commerce and the Financial Secretary on behalf of the government, we have designated Thursday, the 16th December and Saturday, the 18th December 2021 as the reduced VAT rate days. Consequent upon this decision, I have instructed the Accountant General to take the necessary measures to bring forward the date for the payment of salaries to all public officers in December, wages to all government auxiliary employees, and of course the monthly pension to all government pensioners. The date for the payment of the salaries, wages, and pensions for December has been brought forward to Wednesday, the 15th December 2021. In other words, we are paying early so that all government employees can have the opportunity to participate fully in the 2 VAT days if they so require.
The announcement came ahead of the December sitting of the National Assembly of the 2022 National Budget. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
St. Kitts and Nevis welcomes a major Edge-class cruise ship for the first time since the restart of cruise tourism in the Federation. Glenn Bart has more.
St. Kitts and Nevis welcomed the 10th November inaugural call of the Celebrity Apex to Port Zante with a plaque exchange ceremony attended by Acting Governor General Michael Morton. The Celebrity Apex is an Edge-class cruise vessel operated by Celebrity Cruises and has a capacity of over 3,000 passengers. The Apex is an award-winning luxury cruise vessel with primarily Caribbean and European itineraries. St. Kitts Tourism Authority CEO Raquel Brown welcomed the captain, crew, and passengers to St. Kitts.
And I would like to say to Captain Demetrius and his team and the Royal Caribbean Group and to the Celebrity brand, thank you so much for bringing the Edge-class Celebrity Apex to St. Kitts. Mrs. Marshall, who accompanied you and myself from 2018 when the Edge came out, we've wanted to have this ship meet our shores. And so we are ecstatic, probably more than everyone else. We didn't get to do our jump, but we're ecstatic to have you here on island. Today is another proud day for our destination. March 13th, as you may not know, was the last day we had 2 vessels berthed here at Port Zante. Today, the Celebrity Apex is making that possible with another ship berthed on our Port Zante 2 pier. We know that the Celebrity Traveler is highly discerning, and the vessel with its sleek trims offers several amenities on board. The ship looks quite unique. It's quite a different of the line. Your magic carpet, unrivaled restaurants that are so often unmatched with the culinary experiences, and your rooftop garden. Captain Demetrius, I know you are pleased to be leading the ship. We know that the ship is not at its maximum capacity today. It only has 1,839 passengers, but we know in months to come, we will see the vessel at its maximum capacity. We know that we are rebuilding crews, and we're glad that the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis could be a part of this process.
Also in port were the Carnival Freedom and the Seabourn Odyssey. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
When we come back, no plans to reopen the New Road Family Park until structural problems are resolved, says Member of Parliament for the area. The details when we come back.
If you're looking for a one-stop shop for all your electronics, you only have 2 stores to choose from. Island Electronics on 4th Street, Basse-Terre, and Smart Electronics at Port Zante. At Island Electronics, you have some of the top brands in electronics, from the top-of-the-line smartphones, Samsung and iPhone, laptop computers, smart TVs, washing machines, small appliances, phone accessories, refrigerators, and so much more. Brands include Whirlpool, Samsung, Black & Decker, HP, and much more. Island Electronics is located in the heart of Basse-Terre. Make it easy for you to access and shop. You can also choose to shop at Smart Electronics. Get the same great deals and quality products, the widest array in smartphones, including the latest Samsung Z Fold, smart TVs, and simply the best in household appliances like stoves, refrigerators, washing machines, even dishwashers. At Smart Electronics, get products for your leisure, headphones, video games, from Nintendo Switch to PlayStation 5, Bluetooth speakers, and much more. It's so hot these days. Well, at Smart Electronics, you can buy fans or air conditioners. And the brands that Smart Electronics carry are simply the best. JL, Beats, Whirlpool, Amazon, LG, Samsung, HP, Dell, RCA, and many more. You can choose to buy cash or on layaway. So if you're looking for electronic stores with the best deal and quality, Island Electronics and Smart Electronics are your only choices. Choose the store of your convenience. Contact them today. Smart Electronics at 466-4271 or WhatsApp 668-2818 or Island Electronics at 665-8677. 2 stores, 1 great experience.
If you need effective advertising at affordable prices, you need to advertise with SKN Newsline. We offer a wide range of services: TV advertising, video ad production, social media marketing and management, WhatsApp marketing, digital marketing, and much more. We offer a comprehensive marketing package to suit your budget. Call our advertising department at 665-7456, 661-2008, or 663-8887. Get your message out on our newscast on the cable channel 95 and or online networks. Weekdays at 7 p.m. SKN Newsline. Marketing made easy. Welcome back. There are no immediate plans to reopen the New Road Family Park until structural problems there are resolved, says Member of Parliament for the area. The New Road Family Park in New Road Housing has been a source of quality time for several families in the community and surrounding areas when it first opened in 2014. However, since the start of the pandemic last year in St. Kitts and Nevis, the park was closed due to COVID-19 restrictions and has remained closed since. The closure has led to the park being overgrown with bush and shrubbery and has not been maintained since, causing some residents to raise concerns about the current decrepit state of the park. SK Newsline contacted Member of Parliament for St. Christopher II, where the park is located, Jonelle Powell, who explained that aside from the COVID-19 restrictions, the park was closed due to some structural concerns, including land slippage. The MP, who is currently off island on government business, provided SK Newsline with a response to our queries via WhatsApp. He said the New Road Family Park was originally opened prematurely ahead of the 2015 general election. While the park has remained closed during COVID, even before this time, serious concerns had been raised in relation to significant movement of the land under the park, causing sinkage of pathways and the development of trenches. In addition to these structural concerns, most of the equipment, swings, slides, etc., have been significantly damaged by the elements, rendering them dangerous and unusable. The minister said that he has had discussions with relevant government departments to assess and address some of the land movement issues with a view to correcting those problems. He said that he met with the Office of Taiwanese Ambassador as the original donor of the equipment about the possibility of replacing them. There will be a broader assessment of the replacement of equipment, as the family park is one of several sites where the Taiwanese donated equipment, he said. The necessary request will then be made. Mr. Powell continued, the family park has become a key part of the New Road community. As the parliamentary representative for that area, I am fully supportive of the restorative work needed to reopen the park, even though I am not one of the relevant line ministers. I, however, will not support its reopening until it's safe for all of its users. I continue to work with all stakeholders to fix and reopen the New Road Family Park safely and as soon as possible, he said. One constituent offered his view on a radio talk show on Freedom FM about the state of the park recently.
When the family park was built, General Powell went up there and took pictures and put it up on the Facebook page because he had a little dot washway. And he went up there when he was building and put it up and said, oh, what are this and views and Honorable Marcella Labor. Then, when she was the minister for Family Park for Central. But all of a sudden, he allowed Family Park to just go to the dogs. And when you find people give government the hard-earned money or donate whatever to the government, it's for them to take care of it.
With no definitive time as to when the remedial works will take place for the park to reopen, or if there will be any landscaping maintenance work in the interim, residents will just have to wait to return to the beauty and escape that the New Road Family Park offered. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline. November 16 is the date for the official opening of the Irma Didier Garden in Gillard's Meadows. More in this report. The Irma Didier's Garden in Gillard's Meadow will officially be opened on November 16th with a special ceremony at the garden. Constance Richardson, a member of the St. Kitts Flower Arrangers Association, the managers of the garden, spoke to SK Newsline about the occasion.
And so it will be done in the park, and we would have the overview of the garden, of what transpired. We would have poetry. We are going to have speeches by the daughter of the Irma Didier, the granddaughter of Irma Didier. We will have the cutting of the ribbon through this gate that would come into the bean. I am happy that we have come to this point. With God's help, we have reached 41 years, and we now have our garden to call our own. As we said before, people can visit and have their pictures. It's a community garden, and the residents of Gillard's Meadows, they have embraced it, and they have been supportive of our functions and such.
She gave some insight into the Irma Didier's Garden, which was officially commissioned last year when the association celebrated its 40th anniversary.
The name Irma Didier comes about through the lady Irma Didier, who was the founder of flower arranging, or the art of flower arranging in St. Kitts. She was Dominican by birth. She is the mother of Mrs. Joan Malalou. On Tuesday 16th, the Flower Arrangers are happy to be opening this special place, a place we can call our own, especially the gazebo, which you see in the background, where we can have meetings. Because for the past 41 years, we have been moving here, there, and elsewhere to find a place to call home. So through the instrumentality of our past president, Mrs. Jovel Rogers, she was successful in obtaining this piece of land where we are here, and also the other piece on that side there as well, which would be used for our functions like bake sales, fish fries, raising funds.
Ms. Richardson said the garden will be available to the public for special occasions or just everyday use, but the details are yet to be finalized as to how this can be done. She said these details will be finalized after the opening of the garden. The opening ceremony will be held on the land next to the garden, which will be known as the Irma Didier Park. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. When we come back, regional news. Come get your fresh smoothie at Master Mix Smoothie in Bastille at 2 locations, the Bastille Public Market or under the arch at the National Museum. Get a fresh, all-natural, healthy and tasty smoothie with flavors of your choice. Master Mix Smoothie knows the flavors that you like and mixes it all up for you the way you want it. Master Mix Smoothie, 2 locations, the Bastille Public Market or under the arch at the National Museum. Master Mix Smoothie, always the real thing, always smoothie. Want to buy some fresh fruits, vegetables, or ground provision, but don't have the time to go to the market or even to find parking? Look no further. Green Market and Delivery is your solution. Green Market and Delivery is an e-commerce store that sells and delivers local produce to customers in St. Kitts and Nevis. Anything you purchase, you can get fresh from the market and delivered directly to your door. Log on to www.greenmarketskn.com. Click on the e-store link, choose your items, and shop away. We have a wide array of products from fruits, vegetables, local products, spices and seasonings, and much more. Save time and energy. Shop on greenmarketskn.com, your one-stop shop for fresh local produce.
The official launch of this development took place in the city of Leeds, England on August 26 of 2017. Dion and Associates chose me to be the master of ceremonies at that launch, and at that time I predicted that this development will be an ultra-modern, exclusive, luxurious of residences, duty-free shops and museum. I said it was going to happen. The second phase took place right here where we are standing 14 months later on October 27, 2018 with the groundbreaking ceremony. And now today, ladies and gentlemen, is the third phase of the Belmont development here right now with the opening ceremony. And I'm standing here at this podium again, exactly 3 years and 2 days since the groundbreaking ceremony. And so with these few words, I want to again say welcome to all of you to this official opening of Belmont Gardens development, and congratulations to Dion and Associates and his entire team. May God bless you.
Despite a notable decline in new daily COVID-19 infections, the Ministry of Health has highlighted hotspots in several regions in Guyana. According to Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony, the constant uptick in the new cases in Region 10 remains a cause of concern. Tamika Rodney of HEP TV has the details.
But I think where we're very much concerned would be in Wisma, where we have now 72 cases that are active, and 33 in Amilas Ward, and 19 in Mackenzie. But why we have to be very concerned here is because most of the population in Linden and in Region 10 as a whole the vaccination uptake there has been quite low.
This was Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony during his COVID-19 briefing on Tuesday. Dr. Anthony noted that while there has been a decline in active cases in Region 4, the epicenter of the virus, Region 3, now has the highest number of active infections, totaling 1,100. He provided a breakdown of some of the hotspots in the region.
We have 59 cases right now that is active in Tushin. We have Parfaith Harmony, where we have about 52 active cases. Port Royal with 51 cases. We have Crane, 50 cases. Parika, there are about 49 cases. Cornida Ida, 42 cases. Around the Vreden Hoop area, there are about 41 cases.
Several areas on East Bank and East Coast corridors have also been confirmed to have active cases below 20. Meanwhile, the minister in relation to the immunization of children ages 5 to 11 added that the vaccination drive will commence as soon as the requisite report is received from the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
We are waiting the final documentation from the U.S. CDC. We know that they had these discussions both at the FDA level and then the CDC level. And so we are waiting on some, they normally would issue some reports. We want to see those reports before we started that process. Nevertheless, in anticipation that this is going to happen, we have already started doing the training here locally.
The United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has indicated that children 5 through 11 years old can be vaccinated using the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 jab. The centers have advised that this target group should be given 1/3 dose given to adolescents and adults and should receive the vaccine with a smaller needle. During the initial dissemination of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, the jab was being offered primarily to pregnant and breastfeeding women. Earlier this month, the Ministry of Health updated its policy to extend the jab to all eligible adults. Tamika Rodney reporting for the HGB Nightly News.
The coronavirus pandemic is creating excessive delays in U.S. shipping, with some importers warning that Christmas gifts could be late. The backlog is such a problem that President Joe Biden will visit port facilities on Wednesday to announce plans to untangle the mess. Al Jazeera's Rob Reynolds reports from Port of Long Beach in California.
At least 100 giant cargo ships are floating in limbo off the Southern California coast, carrying billions of dollars worth of goods they can't unload. It's the most visible sign of today's global supply chain crisis.
We have never seen the volume of containers we're seeing today. We are busier than ever. We are at full capacity. But the warehouses are also fully subscribed.
The ports of LA and Long Beach are the largest in the U.S., handling about 40% to 1/2 of all imports, mostly from China. But due to COVID-era online spending sprees by American consumers, staffing shortages, and sheer lack of storage capacity compared to the volume of shipping, the ports are jammed, even after ramping up to 24/7 operations.
The pandemic had the effect of impacting every segment of the supply chain all at the same time. On top of that, the pandemic triggered heightened demand for goods overseas from U.S. consumers. U.S. consumers are buying goods at a historic pace.
U.S. President Joe Biden has allocated government funding and is urging more coastal ports, warehouses, trucking companies, and other links in the supply chain to work 24/7 to solve the problem.
We have to take action now, together with our partners in the private sector, to reduce the backlogs that we're facing.
The winter holiday gift-giving season is fast approaching. So what's on board all of these ships stuck out in the harbor waiting to unload? Well, there's clothes, computers, furniture, electronics, and, of great importance to parents and grandparents everywhere,
toys.
Isaac Larian sells toys. Lots and lots of very popular toys.
Kids can't get enough of this.
Can't get it.
His MGA Entertainment Company includes gotta have it items like LOL Surprise, Bratz, and many others.
So this not surprise, little cats, kitty cat camper. We have research. It's going to be the hottest toy this year. Hottest toy this year. Over 70% of the demand is sitting on boats and containers in a China factory. They won't make it for Christmas. And I'm talking about the supply chain logistic nightmare.
The snarled supply chain is slowing down global economic growth and boosting inflation. Now it might mean a lot of disappointed kids.
I love children more than I love toys. My advice to consumers, whoever is watching this, please go and shop early.
Experts predict the crunch will persist well into next year. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Long Beach, California.
After a disappointing T20 World Cup, the West Indies now turn their attention to its upcoming series in Sri Lanka. TTT Sports has more.
Winning is of paramount importance to the West Indies Test team as they head to Sri Lanka to play a two-match Test series in late November. Some of the members of the ill-fated T20 World Cup squad have switched focus to the red ball format. Jason Holder is clear about what is required from the group as a whole.
In all three departments, bowling, fielding, batting, we've just got to be consistent. It will be challenging. Obviously Sri Lanka's very, very good in their backyard, and we expect a really good contest from them. But having said that, I think we've got what it takes to beat them, and we've just got to be brave. Got to be smart, and just play some solid cricket.
Windies drew both matches when Sri Lanka visited in a late March, but Holder believes the team can push on and get some valuable points in the ICC Test Championship.
Because obviously, building towards another trophy. We started this campaign reasonably well in this second sector of the Test Championship, and we're looking forward to continuously building points. It's very, very crucial each game, and we just know what's at stake. So us as individuals, we've got to play our roles into bringing together a strong collective effort.
The regional side will play a warm-up match from November 14th to the 17th in Colombo before the Test matches from November 21st to the 25th and November 29th to December 3rd. West Indies legend Shivnarine Chanderpaul today enthusiastically lauded Cricket West Indies' drive to improve the way the sport is taught through high-performance training in Antigua.
There's a lot of information that is passing on, a lot of stuff that we probably haven't grown up with, information that we as players in the past never had, and now the new generation are having all this information. The coaches are having all this information also to help the players, to help analyze them, help to know where their fitness are, where the mental state are.
Chanderpaul, as well as other former regional pros including Nikita Miller, Riyad Emrit, Vishal Singh, Gary Mathurin and Ryan Austin participated in the sessions aimed at improving the depth and quality of coaching throughout the region.
It's very beneficial for all of us. I mean, this is where it's going now, and the coaches need to be aware of these things and be equipped to go out there and deal with the younger players and pass on as much as you can knowledge to them, and also help them with their personal game to make sure they get better, develop to be world-class players.
The Level 3 course, part of Cricket West Indies' Cricket First strategic plan, was designed by Coach Development Manager Chris Brabazon in partnership with the University of the West Indies and included rigorous instructions on leadership, technical basics of elite cricket, data analysis program, management and visual technology.
Welcome to the SKN Newsline Weather Report. I am Janil Boone. Here is a look at the 4-day forecast for St. Kitts and Nevis. For a more detailed weather report, visit our website at www.sknnews9.com.
This has been the SKN Newsline newscast on Channel 95 and on our social media networks. I'm Andre Huey. Thank you for watching. For more news, visit our website at www.sknnews9.com.